Welcome back to Royal FC Coins, the channel where we uncover the fascinating stories behind coins. From around the world, explore rare and historic coins and celebrate the cultural and economic value they represent. Today we turn our focus to the 1 Piso 2010 Philippine coin, a widely circulated, deeply meaningful piece of currency that not only served millions in their daily lives, but also reflects the economic transitions and cultural identity of the Philippines in the early 21st century. To fully understand the 1 Piso 2010 coin, we must begin by tracing the broader history of Philippine currency and how the modern peso evolved from a series of foreign influences, native exchanges, and national reforms. The earliest forms of money in the Philippines existed before colonial times, in the form of barterings, gold pelonchitos, and other indigenous mediums of exchange. The arrival of the Spanish in the 16th century introduced European-style coins into the local economy, beginning with Spanish reales and silver coins from Mexico, which became a cornerstone of trade across Asia and the Americas through the Manila-Acapulco galleon trade. In the late 19th century, as the Philippines struggled for independence from Spain and later adjusted to American rule, the currency shifted again. The American era standardized the Philippine peso to the US dollar and introduced coins minted in the United States, featuring national symbols and bilingual inscriptions. These coins established a pattern of design, functionality, and denomination that would influence Philippine coinage for generations. After World War II and full independence in 1946, the Philippines gained full control over its monetary policy and began producing its own coins through the Central Bank of the Philippines. The first post-independence series was the English series, followed by the Filipino series. Then came the Ang Bagong Lipunan series and later the Flora and Fauna series. Each series reflected a change in governance, design philosophy, and national identity. In 1995, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas launched the BSP coin series, which included the 1 Piso coin that would eventually evolve into the 2010 version we are focusing on today. This series emphasized modernization, functionality, and anti-counterfeit features. The 1 Piso coin introduced under this series originally featured a profile of Jose Rizal, the Philippine national hero, who became the face of the denomination, starting in 1995 and continuing into the 2000s, including the 2010 issue. The 1 Piso 2010 coin is made of nickel-plated steel, a material chosen for its durability, resistance to corrosion, and cost-effectiveness. This composition gives the coin a distinct silvery appearance and makes it ideal for long-term circulation. The coin has a diameter of 24 millimeters, a thickness of 1.8 millimeters, and a mass of 5.35 grams, making it easily distinguishable in terms of weight and size among other Philippine coins. On the obverse or front side of the 1 Piso 2010 coin, we see the profile of Jose Rizal facing left, his name inscribed in all caps around the rim of the coin. Rizal was a reformist writer, philosopher, and revolutionary, whose works like No Lie Me Tangery and El Filibusterismo inspired generations of Filipinos to seek independence from colonial rule. His face on the coin symbolizes patriotism and national pride, reminding every Filipino who spends a peso of their roots, their sacrifices, and their heroes. On the reverse side of the coin, we see the official logo of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, along with the year of minting and the word Pilipinas, as well as the coin's denomination. This side of the coin emphasizes the stability, authority, and integrity of the central banking system, which plays a critical role in economic development, price stability, and monetary policy in the country. The 1 Piso 2010 coin was minted in high volumes to support the massive demand for small transactions, public transport fares, convenience, store purchases, and daily market exchanges. This coin was literally handled by every Filipino multiple times a day, making it not just a functional tool but a shared national symbol of economic interaction. Despite its ubiquity, the 1 Piso 2010 coin also holds interest for collectors, especially those who study modern era Philippine coins because of its transitional nature leading into the eventual release of the new generation currency coin series, which began in 2018. Numismatists often look for variations in strike quality, minting errors, and coin condition that might elevate a common coin into a valuable collector's item. Certain known minting errors on the 1 Piso 2010 coin include misaligned dies, die cracks, and off-center strikes, are rare but highly sought after in the collecting community. Another important element in the story of the 1 Piso 2010 coin is its economic context during this period. The Philippines was experiencing steady GDP growth, a rising middle class, and significant investments in infrastructure and education. The peso had a relatively stable exchange rate, and inflation was moderate, all of which helped the BSP manage coin production effectively, while still adapting to the growing popularity of electronic payments and mobile money. Although the 1 Piso coin remained essential during this decade, economic shifts began to raise questions about the cost efficiency of minting low-value coins, especially in the face of inflation and evolving consumer behaviors. Many began to ask whether coins such as the 1 Piso would eventually be replaced or reduced in usage by cashless systems, digital wallets, or even larger denominations. Still, the 1 Piso 2010 coin holds its place in the timeline of Philippine monetary development as a coin that not only represents a stable economy, but also connects millions of people through everyday transactions. School children, jeepney drivers, market vendors, office workers, and tourists alike, all relying on this humble yet powerful coin to conduct daily life. In this way, the 1 Piso 2010 coin is more than metal. It is a carrier of national identity, an echo of history, a mirror of economic policy, and a small yet mighty participant in the movement of the nation. It stands as a reminder that coins, while often overlooked, are key artifacts that document a people's journey through time, policy, culture, and innovation. Thank you for joining me today on Royal FC Coins as we explored the full story behind the 1 Piso 2010 Philippine coin. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below if you have a rare coin you want us to feature or a story you'd like us to cover in a future episode. Until next time, keep collecting, keep learning, and keep discovering the hidden stories inside every coin you hold.